as we come around to the last topic, I want you guys to please like, follow, and share. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and listening. This is what I love to do, what I love to talk about. We got to find a way to fix things, and I'm here to do that. I'm putting in my time. So I appreciate just a like, a follow, just to know that I'm doing the work that needs to be done and creating the conversations that need to be created. But with that said, we're moving on to the crown jewel of this particular section, and that is Marjorie Taylor Greene. How sweet it is. How sweet it is after all of the things she said and did, that not only did she have to admit that she was wrong, she had to get out. She just left. Which, to tell everybody, she was on the inside and she saw what it was, and she just left.
We started moving into the Epstein files, and everyone remembers that battle. That was the biggest battle on the planet, like the hardest thing to accomplish.
Yeah.
And he had his administration, the White House, telling the Speaker and Leader Thune, so Speaker Johnson and Leader Thune, stop this. Do not pass any resolution to release the Epstein files. He told Pam Bondi at the DOJ, no matter what you think of Pam Bondi, he flat out told her, do not release the Epstein files. He was blocking everybody. I don't have any knowledge of him and Pam Bondi's personal conversations, but I know he was telling everyone not to release the files. Mm-hmm. And his reasoning is people are going to get hurt, is what he said. He kept saying that. He was publicly saying it's a Democrat hoax. It's a Democrat hoax, blah, blah. He was saying all this stuff and shaming people. But behind the scenes, he was telling all of us, he was telling Mike Johnson, he's telling everybody, telling Pam Bondi, people are going to get hurt.
When you see how the sausage is made, it can be disturbing. And I believe that she's not really saying everything. She's not being honest about everything she knows, but she totally took a real, real hard flip, though, didn't she? It wasn't just the Epstein files. It wasn't. Here she is.
And I know you're not willing to go there, but I am. I really want to know, what is his mental state and who is he doing this for? Because it's not for the American people. He's lying. He's gone back on what he promised. No more foreign wars, no more regime change.
It wasn't just that either. It wasn't just the Afghanistan war. I mean, not the Afghan, sorry. It wasn't just the Iranian war. It wasn't just that. But I'll tell you, she was smart enough to see that she had to try and salvage her character somehow. But if she was really real about it, right? Why wouldn't she have, before she left? She could say, I am going to, I'm not going to run for another term, but I am going to put in articles of impeachment. She put in so many articles of impeachment when Biden was in. Why didn't she put up an article of impeachment and vote to impeach? Because it's all a game, everybody. Do not believe her turn. You have got to be kidding me if you believe her turn. Because she was a racist. Against Jews, against blacks. She is just racist. All around. So please, spare me with, we have common ground. I don't have common ground with racists. The hell out of here, man. Her turning now because, once again, oops, we told you this was going to happen. This is not a oopsie daisy. This is you are a dumb fuck. We didn't just, you told us we had derangement syndrome. What the fuck do you got? You still can't say you were right. We were right. You still can't say it. You can say you were wrong, but you can't say that we are right. That is some high level fucking bullshit. And that once again makes me not take you seriously as people. I don't care what you say. Vote however you want. If you want to come to the left, about time. But if you don't, I don't care. What you do does not affect me anymore because I know I'm dealing with morons now. I don't have to give you any credit. Not a lick. So you get none. But don't be surprised if you see her run for some higher office now. My belief, she's just trying to win over Georgia so she can be a senator. Let me tell you right now that Tallarico has shown himself to who he really is, I think that a candidate for president this year, and mark my words, everybody, I'm saying it first, Raphael Warnock. Raphael Warnock is the man for the presidential campaign in 2028. I promise you. But you'll mess it up. You want a pale face. So have what you will. You got these guys. You got these guys.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
Yeah.